What's up, everyone? Welcome to Stay Focused with the New Orleans Saints. How y'all doing on this Tuesday night? How about them Saints? How about them Saints, everyone? How about them Saints? How about them Saints? All right. Let's see here, y'all come. What's up? Raising my brother said, and we got Parker. Parker said, go Saints. You say Saints finally played their best game of the year. Defense was excellent. Chris Olave. Yeah, we got lots to talk about in this podcast. We could talk about it for 3 hours, everyone. And you say Camaro had his best game of the year against the Panthers. Yeah, that's kind of sad, dude. And you said a win before bye week. Yeah, we needed this win before the bye week. We needed this win before the bye week, everyone. Now, I think this was a good move. You bench Spencer Rattler. You trade two Saints players to different teams. Then you figure out who's going to be good at what. Then you figure out the pieces of it there. And then we're going to see who you're going to let go in the end of the season. But I think it was a small move. We ain't going to go to playoffs this year. But we're figuring out what we're going to do to get ready for next year, everyone. We're figuring out what we're going to get ready for next year. I think next year is going to be way more exciting. Way more exciting. Yes, sir. All right. Oh, I forgot to do this here. All right, so let's get started on the podcast, everyone. Let's get started on the podcast. Let's get started. All right. All right, everyone. It said the Saints pull off their second win against the Panthers. You said the Saints stopped the run. I was shocked. Well, you gotta look at it. It is the Panthers. It is the Panthers. You know, Panthers is the weakest link. You know the Panthers is the weakest link. So, all right, everyone. All right, let's get started here. The Saints have pulled their second win against the Panthers. We are 2-8 now, everyone. I don't know. Maybe some type of mirror we put it off and be 8-8, and we win some type of chance to go to the playoffs. 8-8. No, I know the Giants did once before. Giants made 8-8 before. So hey, if we keep on winning, we might be 8-8. But we lose one more game, yeah, you know that's 100% done deal right there. When we done, we done. Bye bye. But I was happy the Saints got a win. At least we beat our division teams, you know. And I hope we beat Atlanta next week. All right. And I want to say, everyone, we are back. We are back, everyone. The Saints are back. They said my Eagles is going to give me a hope, man. Your Eagles, well, not the Eagles, the Green Bay, man. Green Bay made me mad. I thought Green Bay was going to try to get a touchdown. I could have won $3,000 on FanDuel if they went and got a touchdown in the fourth quarter. $3,000. But they choke. They choke at the end, and the Eagles end up winning. They won't let you win no big money on the team that's in the head, so that's how it is. All right, well, Who That Nation, we are back on track right now. Taylor Shaw had a good performance, man. We did good. He had a good performance. I give it to Taylor Shaw. He did good. Saints fans is praise. He was throwing the ball good. We got like 3 touchdowns. That was amazing. We needed that. Well, you know what? The same thing Spencer Rattler did in one of his games. He ended up getting 3 touchdowns too. So it's like a tie. Right now it's a tie because they both won 1-1. So it's a tie. It's a tie. We're gonna see how it's gonna play out in 2 weeks. We're gonna see how it's gonna play in 2 weeks. You said the Saints need to take one game at a time. They've been taking it one game at a time. Hey man, I don't know. I think they had problems with prayers. Maybe Strings Ahead and number 7, maybe they know they was already out the door. Maybe they just didn't want to pray. So we got rid of them. So now we're praying good. So we got rid of people who know they ain't gonna be back with the Saints next season. So we got rid of them. So and we did pretty good. Did pretty good, you know. Because they was throwing the ball to Screen Ahead a lot. He was dropping a lot of balls and he was missing a lot of reads too. So and it was good. But look, we are back on track, Who That Nation. We back on track, man. We back on track. This gave us motivation to be happy watching the Saints games now. Well, I am so happy. So happy. We're back in track. All right. All right. Charles had a good performance against the Panthers, man. He stayed calm in the pocket. He ran out of the pocket 2 times. Kind of good. offensive line still shitty. Offensive line still shitty, but look like he's motivated. Look like Tyler Shaw is motivated to throw the ball to the receivers so we could get some good downs and first down. That was kind of good. He said Tyler Shaw might be. I think it is. Y'all gotta pay attention on the interviews. I ain't be making clips of it. How Kellen Moore be so oppressed of Tyler Shaw performance. He was oppressed when they lost against the Rams. He said this is what I wanted for him. He didn't say none of that about Spencer Rattler. Now I hate to say it. Look like Tyler Shaw throw the ball better than Spencer Rattler. I hate to say it. It's just something about when Spencer Rattler run out on the side, he do that little side draw, it messes drawing up. And then sometimes, I hate to say it, sometimes you gotta take risks. Sometimes you gotta take risks, you know? He was being 120% careful throwing the ball. Sometimes you gotta take risks. Tyler Shaw was taking risks. He threw the ball, he had confidence. He threw the ball straight to the receiver's hands. You know, he had confidence. He was like, screw it. If I draw a pick, so be it. You know? Tyler Shaw shows he got confidence in throwing the ball, you know? That's what Kellen Moore was looking for. And I think what caused Spencer Rattler for losing his job, he was just being too careful. He should have just been himself and let the ball shrink, do his thing. I don't know. Tyler Shaw looking real good for being a star for 2026, everyone. He's looking real good for it. He was throwing that ball good, everyone. He was doing it good. You know, and then each game, I think he's going to develop. I think each game. Then the wide receivers playing way more better for Tyler Shaw than they was doing for Spencer Rattler. That just shows you right there. The receivers did not like how Spencer Rattler was throwing the ball to him. So, it is what it is. It is what it is, everyone. It's like, this is why receivers need to talk to their quarterback. Look, man, I don't like how you be throwing the ball. You be throwing the ball too high, too low, or the angles be messed. This is why receivers got to talk to them. I think I don't know if they talk to Spencer Rattler about it, if they had a conversation about his drawing, but it's best to talk to your receivers how you draw them. If I was a quarterback, I said, look, I'm throwing the ball too high, throwing it too behind me, we need to work on something. That's how you got to do it. You say he didn't turn the ball. No, he didn't turn the ball over. He didn't turn it over. I think each game he's going to get better. And then I'm starting to figure out in my mind here, I'm trying to think real hard. Okay, why you didn't start Tyler Shaw in the beginning of the season? I'm starting to trying to figure out what's going on with Kellen Moore. I know you're a rookie coach and everything, man, but damn, if you know this man was drawing like this, why you didn't start him from the beginning of the season? But I don't know. They did get one day I give it to them. They get Spencer Rattler multiple chances, so. They give him multiple chances, so we can't say they never get Spencer Rattler no chance at one. You say Johnson Butterfingers had a good man. I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna say it in this other way. Johnson prayed better for a certain quarterback. I'm gonna say it like that. Johnson prayed better for a certain quarterback. I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm not gonna start no crazy. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Johnson prayed good and better for a different quarterback. I'm gonna just leave it like that. Leave it like that. Move it on. Well, nigga, anybody got questions about Tyler Shaw? Come on. Comment on the screen. Do anybody got questions how they like the performance he did in the game? Y'all can comment on the screen. Don't be shy. Comment in the screen. Don't be shy when comment in the screen. You say he might be the future? I got a little topic about the Tyler Shaw might be the future. We got a little topic, but it's gonna be coming up soon. We're gonna be talking about that. All right. Al Kamara helped the Saints offense with 83 rushing yards. This is wild. Was the only game Kamara had a good rushing yards. The only game, everyone. Every other games, we played we played 9 games. Out them 8 games, Kamara didn't have no good rushing yards. I don't know what's going on with Al Kamara. In this game, he had good rushing yards. He was helping the Saints. He was taking the pressure off Tyler Shaw. For some strange reason, He helped the Saints, got some good rushing on, and helped the Saints move into the field. Well, my question is Alvin Kamara going to be with the Saints next year? If they're going to tell him to retire? I got a good feeling they're going to tell Alvin Kamara to retire next year. I got a good feeling they're going to tell him to retire. I can see it. He's already dirty. And then it took till we get to this game here for you to get 83 rushing yards. Man, that's wild. Now he don't. Now you know a lot of people in my posts and my videos be saying, Kellen Moore, do not lose Alvin Kamara, and it is true. Alvin Kamara is not no inside runner. Alvin Kamara is a good screen runner and running on the left and the right side. He's good at that. Y'all saw that screen they did, Kellen. You saw how perfect Alvin Kamara was gliding through there. He got some good yards. So I think he got like 20 or 25 yards on that screen. Now, a lot of people's giving me heat, and I keep it 100. Kellen Moore be doing some bad play calling. I don't know what I'm trying to figure out. Is him and Doug taking turns on the play calling? I really think they're taking turns. Cause how does the play calling be so bad sometimes? I'm thinking they just taking turns. I'm thinking they're taking turns on the play call. That's the only thing I can think of. Cause the play calling is terrible. It's terrible, everyone. It is terrible. Man. Yeah, you'll think he could have been there, did at other games, lose a scream or Camaro. I don't, like I say, the play calling is stupid. I don't know how, like, if that was Sean Payne be hitting them with everything. Run, screen, pass, all kinds of stuff, jet sweep. Sean Payne will be hitting him with everything he got in his playbook. It's just like Kellen Moore just don't got nothing. Like, you got the prayers. You know what Camaro good at. You got the prayers right there. You got them. And then it's so addictable. You're going to be running up in the inside. So all I got, if I was the defensive coordinator, I'd tell my middle linebacker, watch out for the run in the middle. All y'all brace the middle. Boom. You stop the run in the inside. But look, this is the thing. If you already got the team thinking y'all going to run in the inside, run on the left and right side to draw them all. They're going to be focused on running the inside, so that's your opportunity to run the ball to the left or run the ball to the right. Yeah, the coaching is bad. The coaching is bad. Now, that's one thing I'm going to let them fix on. We know this is his first year being a coach. That's fine. We got to give Kellen Moore a slide on that. But we cannot give him a slide with this play calling. Kellen Moore used to be a quarterback. He was the offensive coordinator for the Chargers. He was the offensive coordinator for the Dallas. He was the offensive coordinator for the Eagles. That's not no excuse with these bad play calling. You've been an offensive coordinator for some good years. So, Kellen Moore, I would give you a slide on coaching these players. I give you a slide on that. You learn it. You learn how to be a coach. But you already got the experience of being an offensive coordinator. So this play calling you've been doing each game is not right. You're supposed to be better than that. You're supposed to be the brains. You're supposed to know how to put this scheme together. You know, your play calling is very predictable. Very predictable. You know, he got to work on that. It's very predictable, man. Like, if I was a defensive coordinator, I know exactly what they're going to do on offense. But Kellen Moore got to fix his play calling. I just hope he fix it for the new season. When the season over with, fix your play calling, Kellen Moore. Fix it. Just fix it. I'll be happy. I'll be happy. So, do anybody want to talk about in the comments about Alvin Kamara before we move to the next topic? Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Yeah. Don't be shy. Don't be shy, everyone. Don't be shy. Now I'm going to give y'all like 30 seconds. Yeah, 30 seconds. We move on to the next topic. But shout out to Alvin Kamara. He had a good game against the Panthers. Hope he do good against Atlanta. Let's hope we do good against Atlanta. Let's hope. Let's hope we do good against Atlanta. I'd be happy to do good against Atlanta. It's a Kamara fusion might be not be in New Orleans next season. Well, when the season over, we're gonna find out when the season over with. Kamara already talked about if they try to trade him, he's just gonna retire. So is out the Saints tell him, look, we gotta let you go in cushion. He go try to play for another team. But I think then we're gonna find out when the season over. When the Saints season over, we're gonna find out what the future of Kamara gonna be. We're gonna see. Cause Kellen Moore wanted a young running back. He wanted he left the Eagles for a good running back. He had a good running back on the Eagles to come to the Saints. That's what he need. A good running back. He gonna be focused on getting a running back. Kamara is too old. If Kamara was still in his prime, young, Kellen Moore made it work. I guarantee he'll make it work. It's just Kamara in his dirties. He's in his dirties, so it's gonna be time to wrap it up. I hate to say it, everyone. It's gonna be time to wrap it up. Gonna have to say goodbye to Aaron Kamara. He might have to go to he might pray for the Broncos. Sean Payton might pick him up. Sean Payton know how to lose him. So he might pray for Sean Payton for 1 or 2 more years left for this. You know how long he got. So yeah, it's not looking good for Aaron Kamara. It's not looking good. His future is not looking good. Cause Kellen Moore gonna want to run it back. And I don't think we're gonna have Middle, cause he got a toe AC, so they might move on with him. So we're gonna see if they draft a running back in 2026, everyone, for the draft next year. We're gonna see. But is that we get a running back or we gonna get another O-line? That's something we're gonna be talking about that too. But let's move to the next topic. All right. Okay, everybody love Johnson. All right, Karan Johnson is turning up with big catches and touchdowns with his new QB. And y'all all know why Johnson is doing it for his new QB. I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing. Y'all know why Johnson is playing good for his new QB, you know. I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing. Johnson, you is down bad, Johnson. You down bad, boy. You wasn't doing that for Rattler. You wasn't doing all that for Rattler, Johnson. Boy, you down bad, bro. You down bad. I'm not hating. We all know how it goes. But Johnson, he did good for 2 games so far. Ever since we been Spencer around, so Johnson is turning up, everyone. He's turning up. Johnson might have a breakthrough every week. I think Johnson might just save his job. Because I was 100% sure they might were going to part ways with him with the season over. I think if he keep on doing this here, he might just save his job. He might just save it. He said Johnson had the best game of his career against the Panthers. Yeah, and he was able to score a touchdown for the Saints last week against the Rams. So he was the only wide receiver last week to get a touchdown. But Johnson is turning up. And you know why he's turning up? Y'all know why Johnson's turning up. Well, Johnson's two-faced. Y'all know why he's turning up. You know, he wasn't turning up that for Rattler when Rattler was giving his all. Rattler was giving his all and everything, man. He wasn't turning up for Rattler. But he's turning up for somebody else that's new. Oh, man, that's funny. That's funny, but he's starting to get some touchdowns and some big praise and big yards. You know, I love losing Johnson on Madden. Love losing on Madden. You know, when they put him as when he first was a wide receiver, then they put him as a tight end. Nobody wasn't losing Johnson on Madden like I was. His overall was 61, and I was losing him, and I was doing a lot of good things with him on Madden. You know, I was liking it. But I wasn't impressed with his performance last season, this season. But he's making up in the middle of the season, everyone. He's making it up, but y'all know why he's playing good for a certain quarterback. Poor Johnson. So anybody got anything want to speak about in the comments about Johnson? Go ahead, comment, everyone. Y'all can comment on Facebook, YouTube, Kick, Instagram, whatever. He said a Felton and Saints will be a fun one against bye week. Oh yeah, that's our enemies. They are our enemies. They're our enemies. We don't like Atlanta. We do not like Atlanta one bit. We don't like them. Oh, we don't like them. We don't like them one bit. They are the enemies. We hate them. We hate them. We don't got no love for them. All right, man. Nobody don't want got nothing to say in the comments. All right. All right. Here we go. Can Chris Olave be the Saints' #1 wide receiver in 2026? He's doing good too. And I think he might just win the spot for #1 wide receiver if he keeps himself healthy. He don't get no more concussions. You said the Saints 23 and the Falcons 14 digable. Well, I think it's gonna be a head school because the Saints and the Falcons. Yeah, the Saints and the Falcons. Well, the Saints got him a quarterback that could drove deep now, so that's a good thing. So it might be a score game. Might be a score game now. Chris Olave is turning up. Johnson turning up, and Taylor Stroud is turning up. Maybe Camaro might turn up too. I don't know. I don't know, everyone. I don't know. We're going to find out in 2 weeks. We're going to find out in 2 weeks. Well, you know what? I needed this break. I got tired of posting on the Saints stuff, but I needed a break. I needed a break for posting on the Saints. Now I can rest this week. I can rest this week. He said still need a draft for big wide receiver. Man, we're going to be talking about that too. I got that in the topic. We're going to talk about the draft too, Might talk about that each week maybe. Don't know. We're going to see. But Chris Olave he have more opportunity now because screens that he has been traded. He was getting the ball drawn to him a lot. He was doing good. Let's clap our hands to Chris Olave, man. Let's clap our hands. He did good. He was turned up in the Panthers game. He was turned up. Look like he want to stay a Saints. They said Chris Olave best game of the season. Well, let's see here. What team that was? Let's see here. What team that was we were scoring some good perms? Maybe, let's see here. I don't know. Maybe it's out of Chicago or Tampa Bay. I know it was another game he had a good performance in. Is that it was Tampa Bay or maybe it was Chicago. He was turned up in one of them games too. He got good touchdowns. Oh, you know what? I think it was the Bears. Okay, I think it was the Bears. He was scoring a lot of points on the Bears with Spencer Rattler. But yeah, Chris Olave is turning up, everyone. He trying to get that #1 wide receiver spot. He's turning up. He is turning up. Got no respect for him, man. No respect for him. He was turning up. I like that. But we're going to see. We're going to see if we're going to keep the #1 role. We still got other wide receivers that fighting for a spot too. So we're going to see if Chris Olave going to be fighting for a #1 spot, everyone. Do anybody else want to have anyone they say about Chris Olave? Anything y'all want to say about Chris Olave? Anything. I think he gonna do good against the Atlanta. And we're playing in the dome too. We gotta pray. We gotta win this game. We gotta win this game in the dome, man. We got to win this game in the dome. We got to. We got to win this game in the dome. We got to. We got to, everyone. I don't know what to say. If we don't win this game in the dome, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. We need to win this game in the dome in 2 weeks. All right. Okay, we moving on to the offensive line. The offensive line is still trash, and this is true. Man, because our center is out for the season. We traded our left tackle, and then we got some backups too. But the offense gonna be shitty. Will the offense be fixed? I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. I think we might draft another offensive line in the first round. I'm thinking. I think each draft we gonna be getting a doggone O-line. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking each draft we gonna be getting an O-line. I think that's the Saints' plan. Every draft we have, we gonna get an O-line. So if the center stay healthy, we just need to draft 2 more O-lines. Yeah, the O-line is trash. Taylor Stroud was getting sacked a lot. The O-line is trash, man. It's trash. I don't know. Maybe we might get lucky in the offseason. Maybe we might get a good offensive line. We might get a good offensive line all season, man. Free agent. I just hope we get lucky. This is what Mickey Nunez start working on to find out how many good offensive line gonna be free agents next year. He needs to get the best one. I'm thinking if we get like 2 good offensive line and free agents, that would save us a first round not getting an offensive line first. Then that could give us an option right there. We could get a running backer or maybe a wide receiver. Wide receiver or running backer. Now for everybody, we is not gonna get no quarterbacker in the first round next year. I don't think we're gonna draft no quarterbacker next year. If Taylor Shutt do good, I don't think we ain't gonna waste no draft picks on no quarterbacker next year. You know, I think y'all need to look at my clips when I be showing with Kellen Moore be saying how happy he is with Taylor Shutt. He really like Taylor Shutt. Go back on my page, look at the clips. Him talking about Taylor Shutt, he really like Taylor Shutt as quarterback. So he said a whole different team in 2026. Most of them will be gone. Yeah. Now I think who might stay on the team, Davis and Johnson. Davis and Jordan. I mean, they still got attention. They still got attention with them. So I think they might be the only 2 they might stay. But Al Kamara, I don't know about Al Kamara. They might. Kellen Moore might talk, part ways with Al Kamara. He might part ways with him. Cause it's only 3 people that's old. I hate to say it. Al Kamara, Davis, and Jones. That's the only 3 people left that's old. Well, and Hill, they're gonna keep Hill. They're gonna tell Hill, look, you can play how long you want till you just say you want to stop and retire. So we're just gonna X Hill out there. They're gonna keep Hill the man that goes. The man that goes. And another thing, that's another reason why I don't think we're gonna get a quarterback in the draft next year, because we got Hill. Hill could be a backup. They train him as quarterback, as backup, so he's still throwing the ball and everything. So I don't think we're gonna be getting no quarterback in the draft, everyone. But the offensive line is still trash. Maybe it might get fixed on the offseason. All right, look at this here, everyone. All right. Kellen Moore is withdrawing everything Taylor Shutt is doing on offense, and that is true. Taylor Shutt said, Kellen Moore told Taylor Shutt, do this and all that. He said he been pleased with how he been performing, throwing the ball, how he stayed confident in the ball. And Kellen Moore said this is what he been asking for all season. This is what he been asking for. That's doing the shot at Spencer Rattler. Spencer Rattler couldn't do that for him. So Taylor Shutt is doing it. Taylor Shutt showing he could be in that man in the pocket. He could throw that ball to the receivers. And then this man is fighting for a QB spot. He fighting for that one. So this man is not going to let us down. I hate to say it. Y'all thought Spencer Rattler was fighting hard. This man fighting 10 times harder than Spencer Rattler. This man got fire in his eyes. Look at his eyes. He got fire in it. Fire. He's gonna win the QB1. He's gonna win it. He's gonna be our starting quarterbacker for the season next year. He's gonna be our starting quarterbacker. Now I know a lot of people saying, man, Spencer Rattler's better than him and everything. All I want to tell you, everyone, I am not the quarterbacker. I am not the coach. I don't own a team. I don't got no say so. I'm just a content creator. Whoever Kellen Moore pick as a starting quarterbacker, I gotta talk about it. Now that I can't do about it, everyone. They said Kellen Moore prayer call need to be better for Taylor Shutt to be successful. That is true. His prayer call been shitty, bro. Been real shitty. Still scratching my head. Still scratching my head on this prayer call, man. It's like we freestyle. It's like when we be in that shotgun with the 3 or 4 wide, it's like we just doing freestyle. Whoever be open, draw to who's open. That's one thing. We just doing freestyles now. We just freestyling with the offense. We just going with the flow. Well, yeah, look like Taylor Shutt look like he's gonna be our #1 quarterback, everyone. Look like he's gonna be our main quarterback for 2026. And man, if he do good against Atlanta, oh man, he's gonna win it. Oh, y'all know for sure he's gonna win it, man. Oh, y'all know he's gonna win it. But we got 2 weeks off from one, so this should give Kellen some time to come up with some offensive praise, man. I know they got the week off, so I know they're not training this week, so they're gonna be starting training first day Monday. But this is the opportunity Kellen Moore need to get his playbook together. Man, he gotta get it together, man. Alright. Oh, y'all gonna like this. Are the Saints defensive players getting loose of the 3-4 defense now? I think so, but all late. I think so, everyone, but all late. It's sad. It's sad. They're finally getting loose of the 3-4 defense, everyone. It's sad. Sad, sad, sad. Sad, bro. We can't put our hopes up, everyone. It was just against the Panthers. We gotta see how we look against the doggone Atlanta Falcons. Atlanta Falcons got a good offense and a good running back. So we gotta see how it's gonna play out. But so far, we hold count on to 7 points, and after that, we hold to 3 quarters. We did good in 3 quarters. That first quarter, they scored a touchdown. Then the Saints shut the second, third, and the fourth quarter down on the Panthers. That was pretty good. No, we had a shitty secondary. That was pretty good. We got a shitty secondary, everyone. We did pretty good. That was amazing. That was amazing. We did pretty good. I was impressed. I was impressed with the defense stepping up right there, one. Maybe we get some more key prayers for defense. When the season over, the defense gonna be good. I don't know about the cornerbacks. I still say we need to get rid of them cornerbacks. We still need to get rid of them. Anybody want to speak about in the comments about the 3-4 defense for the Saints? Y'all can comment. Don't be shy to comment. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Don't be shy at all. But I was kind of pleased with the defense that one. That put a smile on my face. That put a smile on my face. I was very, very happy. Very happy. Yep. I was very happy. Was able to get a touchdown. Yes, sir. All right. So nobody don't got nothing to say. Come on, everyone. Y'all gotta stop being shy. Y'all can comment in the screen. All right. The Saints defensive line finding second QBs now. And it's true. We getting sacks now, everyone. That's what we keep this up every game. We get sacks. John got him a sack. Young got him a sack last week. We getting there. We learn each other. We learning. The defense learn, the offense learn. Defense is learning too, everyone. I think they still need to fix some key things on defense, but here's what it is. But we getting there. We are getting there, everyone. We getting there. Saints are getting there, everyone. I was kind of happy with the defensive line. Defensive line step up. We had got a script too. We got a script and we had got a from. I was pleased with that. I was pleased of it. Yes, sir. And number 1 got that intercept, boy. I was jumping with chills my eyes when number 1 got that intercept, bro. I was so happy. I was like, yeah. He read that. I was happy he caught that pick, bro. I was so happy. Let's get our hands out, man, when the Saints is finding second and QBs, everyone. All right. All right, the Saints defense is turning up with turnovers and intercepts now. That is true. That is true, everyone. It is turning up, everyone. They are turning up. Finally, the defense is doing something good. Finally, they're doing something good, everyone. They finally doing something good. I don't know. Maybe Kellen Moore need to look at some film and say, okay, this is what we doing right. We need to keep this up. Well, we learn to tell the defense, learn to tell it now, so we getting somewhere, one. We are getting somewhere on defense. The number one got there. I wish it could have been a pick six. I wish he could have intercepted right all the way in the end zone. Well, I was happy. I was pleased and happy he got it. I was pleased and happy. But Saints defense is turning up, and I am so thankful for that. So thankful. Yes, sir. So anybody got anything they want to comment about this here? Before we move on to the next topic? Move on to the next topic. To the next topic. I give y'all time to comment and screen. Alright. At least we did 40 minutes in the screen. Alright. This is something good right here, one. This is something good. I don't think y'all could see that a little good. See it? Alright. Hold on. Let's see here. Hold on. Push that up. So y'all can see the whole picture good. Alright, there we go. Alright. Let's fix that. Alright, there we go. Alright. Was these Saints players holding this team back at the beginning of the season? What y'all think? I'll let y'all comment on it. What y'all think? What y'all think? Y'all think these three guys was holding the Saints season up? Maybe because y'all thought, maybe because we had Spencer Rattler starting, Crazy Heat was dropping balls, he was turning over. Then we got your boy Pennant right here. He wasn't blocking good. He was getting penalty calls. Do you think these three guys was holding the Saints up at the beginning of the season? That was what y'all think? What y'all think? I might make a post of this tomorrow too. Might just make a post of this. I might make a post of this tomorrow. Might just see how it goes. I know I'm gonna get hell on this post tomorrow. I'm gonna let y'all comment on this Kyle podcast. So what y'all think? Comment in the screen, man. What y'all think? Y'all think these three Saints players holding the Saints back at the beginning of the season? What y'all think? I know some of y'all gonna say, just thinking about it. Maybe yeah. Maybe yeah. Maybe yeah. Maybe. But they did have some bad roughs. I hate to say it. They did have some bad roughs at the beginning of the season, so I ain't gonna lie. These three guys right here had some bad starts, so. I think, well, Spencer Rattler was giving his all, everyone. He was giving his all each game. I guess it just wasn't enough. Then Crazy Heat, I don't know if Crazy Heat was being serious this season because he was already planning on leaving the Saints when the season was over with, because he was about to be a free agent. So, and Penny already know they was gonna get rid of him. So maybe so, everyone. Maybe so. This might was the reason why we wasn't winning no games, because of these three guys. Maybe so. I'm gonna also post this on my page tomorrow, so make sure y'all comment on that. Make sure y'all comment on that, everyone. Alright. This is interesting. What does the future look like for Spencer Rattler in 2026? What y'all think? Y'all think the Saints gonna cut him? Y'all think the Saints gonna keep him as a backup? Think the Saints gonna trade him? There's a lot of options we gotta worry about when the season over with. A lot of stuff we gotta worry about when the season over with, everyone. Lots of stuff. Lots of stuff we gotta think of. What Spencer Rattler future gonna do? Is he gonna want to stay with the Saints? Cause this man gonna I think he like to be a star, But being, staying the Saints is not gonna work out for him. So I know when his contract is over with, I know he's gonna leave. I know Spencer Rattler's gonna leave. He might try to go to a team that got a good offense. And then, maybe he might be able to, be a star quarterback sent out to the quarterback. But I don't know. We're going to find out when the season over what Spencer Rattler's future going to look like, everyone. Right now, just don't know right now because they're near right now to the season over with. Don't make no sense to get rid of him till the season over with. But yeah, but it's a question mark about his future for next year, one. Because I'm 100% sure Tyler Shaw is going to win the QB1 job and be the starting quarterback for the new season next year. But that's something we're going to have to worry about when the Super Bowl is over with. Something we got to worry about when the Super Bowl is over with. All right. Who had names? Okay. Who will the Saints draft in the first and second round of 2026 NFL draft? I think we're going to get an offensive line, and I think we're going to get a running back. That's what I'm thinking. I think we're going to get an offensive line and a running back. Now, I don't know. Maybe we try to get a running back in the second round? I don't know. Maybe. Get an old line in the first round and get a running back in the second round. I don't know. And I tell you this, it's not going to be no quarterback. So if y'all think it's going to be a quarterback in the first round, don't even think about it. Saints is not going to get no quarterback. It's not going to happen. How much we could dream of it and everything, it would never happen. If Telshaw keep on playing good like this here the next few games, I don't understand. Sure, we ain't going to get no quarterback in the first round. So we just going to X that out right there. But I think we might get like an offensive line in one. And we might get a running back. Now, Johnson's still young, so I don't think we're going to get no tight end right fast. Johnson's still young. So they might keep Johnson if he's still playing good. They might keep him. But I'm thinking we're going to get another old line in the first round, and we might get a running back in the second round. Oh, you know what? Just thinking about it, man. So much stuff the Saints need. We need a cornerback, too. We need an experienced cornerback. I don't know. Maybe we might get lucky. They should have got that cornerback from the Chargers. But still have got him. We should have snatched him. I don't know. We'll worry about next year for the NFL draft for 2026, everyone. We're going to see what happens. And I'm going to make sure I made some content about it. Yes, sir. Make some content about it. Yes, sir. In the draft. All right. Y'all can comment on the screen to see who y'all think the Saints gonna draft for 2026. Who y'all think the Saints gonna draft in 2026? I give y'all like 40 seconds to comment in the screen. Go ahead, y'all comment. Don't be shy. Comment. Comment in the screen. Comment in the screen. Let me know. Let me know. I kind of like this picture here too. Kind of like it. You got the Saints right there too. Kind of like it. Yeah. Yes, sir. Oh man, they're not gonna have a short screen, but I'm learning on this podcast. All right, the final thing, everyone. Can the Saints beat Atlanta Falcons in 2 weeks? I say yes. We're gonna beat Atlanta Falcons in the dome. It's going to be off the hizzy, my tizzy, my nizzy, my twizzy, the tizzy. We going to beat Atlanta Falcons in the dome, baby. I'm going to be cheering them on, live watch point and everything. We going to beat these dirty birds. We going to beat them. If they beat the Falcons, that's my Super Bowl win right there. I will be happy. I don't care if we lose all the other games. If we beat the Atlanta in our domes, I will be happy. I will be happy. We got to beat Atlanta. We gotta beat them. So I'm looking forward to Saints getting turned up, hype, and getting roddy when they face Atlanta in 2 weeks. In the dome, baby. They come to us. We went to them in the first beginning of the season last year. They won, but they come to us now. We gonna get this win. We gonna get this win. Y'all better make sure if y'all got tickets, y'all make sure y'all go to that dome and y'all make it loud for the Saints. Who that? Yes, sir. Y'all make it loud for the Saints. We need to get this win. Oh, we need to get this win, man. I hope the Saints beat Atlanta. I'd be happy. That's my Super Bowl right there, one. That would be my Super Bowl right there if they could beat Atlanta. Yeah. That would be my Super Bowl, everyone. That would be my Super Bowl. What y'all think? Y'all think the Saints could beat Atlanta? What y'all think? Y'all can comment on the stream. What y'all think? Y'all think the Saints could beat Atlanta? I think we could beat them. I think we could beat them. Yep. Alright, I guess that is all we got left right there, everyone. Alright, you know, I might have to do a podcast. I gotta do a podcast for next week too. Talk about what the Saints need to do to win against the Falcons. I might just do that too. Might just do that. Yeah. Might work on that now. Might work on that tomorrow. Appreciate the light, Jay. Alright, we don't got nothing else, you know. I'm gonna end the stream in a few minutes, and I'm gonna play some more Rivals tonight. And Gamut Road is gonna be on Marvel Rivals next week. Oh no, not this week. This week, huh? Yeah, this week. This Friday coming up. Damn. This Friday coming up. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna make sure I be home Friday to stream Marvel Rivals. Alright, so we don't got nothing else to speak about the last topic, everyone. So gonna wrap it up. And I'll be live in 10 or 15 minutes to play some more Rivals tonight. Alright. Alright, y'all. Have a good Tuesday night. Remember, the podcast is every Tuesday at 7 o'clock. Every Tuesday at 7. Now, if I don't do it Tuesday, I'm going 100% sure going to do it Wednesday for 7. But I'm going to do the podcast every Tuesday, every week. Then when we start growing, maybe we could do it 2 or 3 times a week. Alright, everyone. Y'all have a blessed night, and I will see y'all later on tonight.